Hello everyone, welcome to the channel The Virtual Coach. In this video, I'm going to revise the lesson called Where There Is a Will, which is written by P. Sainath. And along with that, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for such type of videos. And one more request, if you want to understand this lesson completely, then you must watch this video completely. Thank you so much. We'll begin with the video. So guys, let me introduce the poet here. So P. Sainath. So here P stands for Palagami Sainath. Okay. So he was born in the year 1957 and he is an Indian journalist, and along with that is also a photojournalist who focus on the social problems, rural affairs, poverty and also post-globalization in India. So actually this lesson is an article taken from a book titled that Everybody Loves a Good Drop by P. Sainath. He describes in brief that a cycling as a social movement in the Pudukkottai, and also reports how the group of women initiated the remaining women in the village to learn cycling so that it can be used for the symbol of independence, freedom, mobility and all. Finally, he comments the general impact on the women lives in the Pudukkottai district of Tamil Nadu. So before we begin, I want you to know all the characters of this lesson. I mean the main character. First character is Jamila Bibi. She is a secondary school teacher, and along with that the second character is Fatima. She is also from secondary school teacher. So these characters are the participants in the cycling movement. Okay. Next is N. Kannamal. She is also Arivalli Central Coordinator. So in the beginning, the author reports that over the past 18 months, 1 lakh rural women have taken to bicycling as a symbol of independence and freedom of mobility. And along with that, he also says that 1/4 of the rural women in the Pudukkottai has taken part in the public exhibitions to proudly display skills, yet with a desire to learn cycling. The author tells us about the two participants, that is Jamila Bibi and Fatima, who were secondary school teacher, about their achievements in the cycling. So guys, here the author quotes Jamila Bibi, who says that it's my right, we can go anywhere, now I don't have to wait for the bus. Similarly, he quotes Fatima also, who says that there is a freedom in cycling, we are not dependent on anyone now, I can never give up this. So here the Jamila and Fatima and their friend Awakami in all their early 20s have trained other young women in the art of cycling. Okay. Then also remarks that how cycling has swept across the district. Here the women from the agriculture, the quarry laborers, health nurses, they are now followed by the Balwadi, Anganwadi. Together they are trying to make then further, the author quotes another lady named as N. Kannamal. So actually she was the Arivalli Central Coordinator and one of the pioneer of the cycling movement, and which gave confidence to the women. And she also says that cycling reduces the dependence on men. And after all, lots of hard work, some of the people commented on the character and gave the negative remarks on the women of those villages. But Arivalli gave cycling social sanction. But you know what guys, not all the men of those villages used to oppose those cycling, but there were some men who used to support the women of those villages by encouraging them in cycling. So they used to say that, oh sister, come learn cycling, move with the wheel of time. And after that, very large number of those who have already trained in cycling have come to help the new learners, and they work free of charge for the Arivalli. So further, there was a Sheila Rani Chunatkar. So she was a former district collector of the Pudukkottai. So even she supported all the women to take place in the cycling movement, and she forced the banks to give the loans to the women to buy cycles. And then that's the reason a large number of women buy cycles, which led to the shortage of lady cycles. But even after the shortage of lady cycle, some of the women opted for gen cycle. So here the gen cycles includes additional bar from the seat to the where they can make their children to sit on the bar. And you know what guys, after the International Women's Day in 1992, That district was not as before. So flags on the handle bars, bells ringing over the 1,500 female cyclists took place in Pudukkottai as a storm. So then the author describes the reactions of the men to this social movement, and then author gives an opinion about S. Kanakarjun, who was the owner of the Ram cycle. Okay, the cycle dealer says that he had seen in the rise of 350% in the sales of lady cycles in 1 year. But the author believes that the percentage which was given by the cycle dealer was incorrect, because lots of women have gone for the gen cycles as they could not wait for the lady cycle. Then further, the writer gives an examples of Manurame, so to illustrate how the learning to ride a bicycle can help even a small worker like a stone quarry workers. So a lady called Manurame, she was 22 years old, and Manurame is a stone quarry worker and so a really volunteer. So according to her, it is very important for her co-workers to learn cycling because their working places are little far from the main road. So those who have learned cycling can mobile. So mobile is nothing but which means they can go home after work and they can come back the next day, or they can go anywhere as they want. So otherwise they will have to stay there alone in a new place, facing the lots of problems by traveling by the everyday through bus. The writer gives his views about the cycling as a social movement. He says that cycling boosts income. Some of the women sell agricultural product within a group of villages. For such people or such type of women, cycling saves time. Secondly, cycling gives you more times to focus on selling your product. Thirdly, it helps you to cover large number of area within a less time. It can increase your productivity. So then further poet says that earlier the small producers had to carry their product only by the bus, and they had to depend on their fathers, brothers, husbands or sons even to reach at the bus stop. Then he says that they could cover only limited number of villages to sell their product as they had to do on foot. So finally, in the last paragraph, the author says that when he returned to the Pudukkottai, that is April 1995, the craze for learning cycle was still on. That is after 3 years later. Okay, then he adds that the large number of women were unable to afford bicycle, which then cost around 1,400 each. He concludes saying that Pudukkottai remains unique among Indian districts for the stunning proportions of women who have taken to cycling and enthusiasm for gaining the skills among the rest.